Dear participants, good afternoon. I'm happy to virtually greet you from the sunny country of Armenia, a small mountainous country. It is hard to learn about Armenia within such a short time span, but I'm sure that thanks to virtual technology, you will be able to learn about it with the help of people who live and create value here. We have a brief videos about our history, art and culture, our traditions, and lots of other exciting things. After each short video, you will have a poll on the screen, and with the help of that poll, we'll decide how we are going to visit the heroes of our virtual tour. So let's get started. This is the first poll. Which destination would you like to discover next? We'll wait for a few seconds for all the participants to vote. I can see that everyone is taking an active part in the voting, which is a pleasure. Just a few more seconds, and we'll close the first voting round. So I see the results of the first poll. So a history tour will be number one. I wish you an exciting experience. Let's go ahead.
The capital of Armenia, Yerevan. Now, we will discover the highlights of the history of Armenia with the help of ancient manuscripts. The Matenadaran manuscripts collection comes from the early 5th century, when San Mesrop Mashtots invented the Armenian alphabet. A lot of writing centers were established all over the ancient Armenia. Since those days, many works from different languages were translated into Armenian. The respectful attitude towards the knowledge and particularly to a book made possible to gather and preserve them through the centuries. About 30,000 Armenian manuscripts reached our days. 15,000 of them have been preserved in biggest depository of Armenian manuscripts, Matenadaran. Here is the map of historic Armenia from the 1st century BC. The Armenian plateau, where Armenians originally lived from the 1st millennia BC until 1915. Another map is created by Greek geographer Ptolemaios, who was traveling with the Romanian army during the Roman-Persian wars and mapping the Minor Asia countries in the 2nd century. Great Armenian historiographers Agatan Geghos, Movses Khorenatsi, Yerishe documented the history of Armenia and the neighbors through the centuries. The manuscripts witness the adoption of Christianity in the early 4th century in 301. Thus, Armenia became the first country in the world to adopt officially Christianity as a state religion. Besides the works of Armenian writers, the museum preserves also the translations of significant ancient and medieval authors. Some original works are lost, and only Armenian versions reached our days. For example, the Chronicle of Eusebius. The oldest dated parchment gospel is from 887. The oldest paper manuscripts preserved at Matenadaran is a collection on cosmography and philosophy dated back to 981. There are also old printed books. Among them is the first Armenian printed book, Urpatagirk, printed by Jacob the Sinner in 1512 in Venice. The history of Alexander the Great also reached our days only in Armenian and with beautiful illustrations. The Matenadaran, along with the Armenian manuscript collection, preserves more than 3,000 manuscripts in different languages, such as Arabic, Ottoman Turkish, Persian, Greek, Syriac, Latin, Ethiopian, Japanese, and many other languages. I hope you liked our short visit of the Matenadaran and hope that you will come to Armenia for an amazing experience. See you later here.
Dear participants, we have the second poll, as you can see on your screen. Kindly vote. You are equally active. I hope that you liked the video. I'm sure that the further we go, the more exciting it's going to be. We are about to complete the second poll. I can see the results. So we'll learn about arts and culture.
Armenia is regarded as one of the oldest nations on earth, and its unique culture a testimony to the resilience of the human spirit.
Искусство высечения хачкаров является одним из...
Master Vadastat, who will tell us about the Armenian Khachkar. I was born in 1960. My name is Vadastat Hambartsumyan. Culture can be found in everything, actually, but the Khachkar is more than that. It's something very pure. Khachkar is what has been gifted to us from above, as it doesn't speak about the person. It speaks about the impersonal, about the eternity. The Khachkar is the seal of God, sealed in the land of Armenia as the first Christian nation. There is liturgy in Khachkar. There is a doctor in Khachkar, a judge. After all, the Khachkar reminds of the road. It's a road to God. During the Soviet Union, there was a period of time when the Khachkars were turned into a headstone. People were convinced that it was so. Yet according to historians and archaeologists, it has never been a tombstone. It has been of very high value. As a holy relic, it has been placed in churches, at home, in gardens, on the road. It has been used as a border stone. The Khachkar is not only for us, it's for nations. It's a nationwide value. Here are the Father, the Mother, and the children, as they are reflected on the earth. We have the Holy Trinity in the sky, as that there is a family in the sky as well. I keep saying that when a family doesn't carry the reflection of the sky, that family can't live for long. Armenian art is a unique form of art developed over the last 5 millennia, during which the Armenian people inhabited the Armenian highland. Other forms of Armenian art include sculpture, fresco, mosaic, ceramic, metalwork, engraving, and textiles, especially Armenian carpets. Now we are in Yerevan Museum of Folk Arts, which is the heart of the Armenian national culture. Walking through different exhibition halls, we can make the journey of the same ornaments from stone, metal, and wood to wool, cotton, and silk. Note that all this was created by non-professionals. The ideas of the fight between the good and the evil, the four corners of the world, the four elements of nature, mythical creatures, sacred and secular, fertility, eternity, and immortality have been reflected in Armenian culture. It has expressed the wisdom and identity of the Armenian people for centuries. As you see, the work materials, masters, and combinations are different in Armenian culture, but the root and the idea are stemming from the same place, from love and devotion.
У нас третий опрос, и осталось всего 4 направления.
We have the third poll, and there are only 4 areas to explore.
Кажется, голосование.
It seems that the poll is closed,
Я могу огласить результаты.
and I can announce the results now.
Посетим
We are going to visit
традиции национальной кухни. Оставайтесь
our national cuisine, food traditions. I promise it's going to be delicious.
Armenian food is one of the most unique and traditional cuisines in the world. It has a wide range of dishes, rich in flavor, prepared using techniques dating back thousands of years. Today, we will plunge into an authentic Armenian ritual, and together with Miss Navard, we'll make traditional Armenian thin bread, lavash.
Hello, բարև ձեզ։ Ես Նվարդն եմ։
For making lavash, we use simple ingredients, including flour, water, and salt. First of all, we make dough from wheat flour, water, and form them into balls. Then the balls are rolled into thin layers that are stretched over an oval cushion, then smacked against the hot walls of the clay tandoor oven. Generally, tandoor is located under the ground. It's only required to wait for a minute or sometimes even 30 seconds to peel an already baked list of lavash off the wall. Lavash is included in the UNESCO representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. It is one of the symbols of prosperity in Armenian culture. On any occasion, be it a family dinner, official reception, or a wedding party, you can see the delicious Armenian flatbread served on the table. Since ancient days, Armenia has been famous for its winemaking traditions, which are still kept in practice to this day. According to the Bible, Armenia is considered to be the cradle of viticulture and winemaking. The ancient winery found in Areni Cave dates back to 4000 BC, and it is the oldest one in the world found to this date. The old-fashioned way of winemaking is grape stomping. This traditional ritual is still kept alive in our country. Armenians are hospitable and love having guests at their homes, especially foreigners who are likely to be greeted with warmth and a table piled with as much food as it can hold. Moreover, you will be forced to try all the dishes. So, our Armenian lavash is ready. Welcome to Armenia to taste it.
Наш гастротур по Армении закончился.
Our food tour is over, but there are 3 other exciting topics.
Сейчас выбираем 4-е направление.
So the 4th one is
Итак, мы...
So the fourth destination, since we closed the poll, is major attractions. Let's go ahead.
My name is Hiroki Tachiri. I'm a Japanese living in Armenia right now. I'm an entrepreneur, business person, and social development practitioner. So Armenia and Armenians have changed a lot since I came to Armenia for the first time in 2009. Now, look around Yerevan. More and more modern buildings have been built. Local Armenian people have become more fashionable, let's say international standard. Men no longer only wear black shirts, they are colorful. And of course, I feel much more comfortable when I walk on the street because they are much more used to seeing foreigners in this country. Although Yerevan is a tiny city, it has many sites for sightseeing. For example, the most famous Republic Square, Opera Theatre, Arab Brandy Factory. However, let me point out two most favorite sites of mine for sightseeing here. The first one is Yerevan Children's Railway and Razdan River nearby. And second of my favorite site I want to mention is Kond. Kond is one of the oldest quarters of Yerevan, which I believe is very valuable historic site where you can find the old history of Yerevan in the structures as well as constructions which have remained there for over 150 years. Now I'll talk about sites that you can enjoy in Armenia. So Armenia has a lot of sites that you really enjoy. I have visited various places in Armenia since I came to Armenia for the first time in my life. For example, Garni Gegard, Patev, Sevan, Polovirat, Norabank, Gyumri, Dilijan, Zivratnot, Karakunj, Hankavan, Sakhkazov, Ijevan, Goris, and many other places. So it's very difficult to summarize my living experience in Armenia within 2 or 3 minutes. But I want to tell you 3 points. They are safeness, relaxing life, and intimate relationship. So let me explain the first 2 points. Armenia, especially Yerevan, is one of the safest cities in the world, where even women can walk alone at late night, and local Armenians are generally much more laid back compared to Japanese. So I feel very relaxed by living here, that I believe has improved my quality of my life. In addition, and most importantly, one of the major reasons why I moved to Armenia was intimate relationship of people. In other words, the closeness of human relationship in this country. So for the people like me, I think Armenia would be one of the best places to live in, actually. So thank you very much and enjoy your time in Armenia.
Спасибо, Хироки, за увлекательный...
Thank you, Hiroki, for this exciting tour. We have our final poll because there are only 2 destinations, but we'll understand the order of sequence.
Так, сначала
Well,
мы с вами
we'll go,
навестим фильм про экстремальный
we'll
туризм.
look
После этого у нас будет
at we'll watch the adventure tourism video, and then we'll talk about high tech.
Right now, we're having a walk in the underground, about 70 meters below the ground, to be exact. We are in the Magellan Cave, the second largest cave in Armenia, with a length of 1700 meters, located in Vayotzor, Mars. Hi, I'm Ani, a member of Armenia's paleo team, and today I'll be guiding you on a short but definitely miraculous journey in Armenia. At first glance, Armenia might not be visible on the world map. It is a small playfield, however, with tremendous opportunities to embark on a remarkable journey, to truly unravel yourself through discovering Armenia. With that, Armenia offers a variety of activities tackling nearly all the elements of nature, the air and the wind, the water and the earth, with the possibility to have 360-degree view and fly above Armenia through the helicopter, the hot air balloon and paragliding, to feel the immense emotion, the thrill of the zip lining, and experiencing the free fall and the scream of your soul through rope jumping. Transitioning from the element of air and wind to the water, we now flow down the rivers of Armenia, rafting in the Zoraget River, in the luscious Lori, or perhaps you prefer rafting in the winter, on the snow. Explore off the beaten path and inaccessible routes through canyoning. Enjoy the peace, isolation, and balance by kayaking and subboarding. Landing to the routes, the rock climbing and the hiking, and reaching our final destination where it all started, the underground world. To embark on the unknown, sometimes through the narrowest of the paths, to experience and observe the ultimate darkness, the absence of light, which then opens up to the wondrous space, to the universe within the cave system. And as we always say with our team members, we're dusty, muddy, but happy. And this is what adventure tourism is in Armenia.
Hello from Armenia. 10 years ago, we started the TUMO project. It's a free of charge after-school program for teenagers from 12 to 18. They come and they learn about technology and design. It's the intersection of technology and design. Our vision was to give the Yerevan kids the opportunity to participate in this program. But back then and until now, since 10 years, we realized that it was very important to give this opportunity to every Armenian young adult. So since then we have expanded. We have 4 centers in Armenia, and we just recently launched a big project called Armenia Expansion, which has 16 hubs and several 110 boxes. Let me tell you what boxes are. Boxes are little TUMOs, compact TUMOs, fully equipped, that give opportunity in remote villages and small cities to participate in the program and then interact with the hub and go to the hub where they have their workshops and the learning labs. Why tech? Not only tech is important in Armenia, and Armenia was during the Soviet time a very strategic place for technology, but also these days Armenia is playing a very important role in the tech industry and in the tech map. We are seeing more and more very successful, amazing companies growing, giving birth here and growing and succeeding in the tech market. And that's why tech is very important for Armenia and for our students. We are preparing the dough for these companies, and the startups and the big tech companies that are succeeding are coming to Armenia from overseas and in Armenia itself to hire those professionals. And for Armenia in general and for the development of Armenia, I would say that this is one area and one of the most important areas that Armenia will succeed and is succeeding as we speak. Working with young adults from the age of 12, giving them the opportunity to succeed, giving them the opportunity to understand, to pick, to choose, to have a dream is very important for Armenia and for young adults in the world. I hope we will encourage you to join our initiative, and you're of course welcome to come and visit us whenever you want.
Вот и подошел к концу наш виртуальный
This is
тур.
the end of our virtual tour. We have managed to meet Knari, Narazat, the brave Ali, the hospital Nivar, and energetic Kiroki, and the wise Marie, who, with her vision about education in Armenia. These are different people. They feel and perceive Armenia in different ways, but they are in love with this great country and will be happy to welcome you in Armenia. I do hope that the next year will be favorable for all of us and will be able to meet face to face as part of our 18th conference. Thank you and see you in Armenia.